Hello everyone! I'm Angela from Angela Wolf Video, and this is Video Tech Tuesdays where we talk about tech specs and gear. As per usual, I am on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. I'm trying to keep an eye on everything right now, so please just give me a moment if I'm like a little scatterbrained. So, what are we doing today? Today we are talking about trying to get all of everything I'm looking at put together. So today we are talking about settings for Zoom to make closed captioning. So I've done lots of videos about why it is important to have accessibility in your videos, in your business, in life. And so one way to do that is with closed captioning. I'm really excited that Zoom has this feature where it's automatic. Now they have a couple of different settings where you can do a manual transcription, which is also really wonderful, but for small businesses, that's kind of difficult, and that's an extra, either you have to give that tasks to someone or you have to pay someone to type that up, and it's not very practical, I think, for small businesses. So the fact that Zoom also has an auto transcript live while you're in the middle of your Zoom call is just amazing, and it just opens up your Zoom meetings to be accessible to a broader audience. So I wanted to tell you on how to do it. So let's jump in. I'm going to switch over so you can see my screen. Now, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, the screen's going to look a little bit small. That's just because I want to make sure everything fits for our Instagram friends who are watching it live on Instagram. So, first and foremost, you need to have the latest Zoom desktop client or the mobile app downloaded. Always check for your updates for Zoom because they do lots of updates, and then you don't update your Zoom and suddenly none of the features work anymore. So that is super important, first and foremost. Second off, to enable the closed captioning or live transcripts, the first person who has to do it is whoever is hosting the meeting. So that's first and foremost. You also really need to have that going on. So as the host, we want to go to zoom.us. Whoa, too many O's. There we go. And so this is the web portal, and that's what we want to log into first. So we're going to go into my account, we're going to log in, and then we're going to go down here to account management and to account settings. Now up here, we want to make sure we're in the meeting tab. And we're going to go down. It's going to be underneath the meetings, in meeting advanced. So just keep scrolling. All right. So under the in meeting advanced, it's not a tab, it's like the section. We're going to go to closed captioning. Another quick and easy way to do this is if you just do Control F for find and you do closed captioning, it'll highlight it right there just so you can find it super quick if you don't feel like scrolling. So we're going to toggle this on. Going to have enable. And now make sure you have this second one enabled. Enable live transcript service to show transcript on the side panel in meeting. I think that's super important. And so that's in case someone misses what's currently happening, it has a transcript on the side as well. The live transcription is the automated one versus using a third-party app, which you can do as well, but I think this is a little bit easier. And then also, I highly suggest doing save captions, especially if you like to do, if you record your Zoom meetings. Recording a Zoom meeting will not let you, will not record the transcripts or the closed captioning. So make sure you save the closed captioning separately. I'm going to do these little lock buttons. Lock. Because I want to make sure this is always enabled. Now, if you unlock it, that's totally fine. It just means that later in other sections of your Zoom settings, they might be changed later. I just lock things when I know I'm never going to change them ever again. So have that saved and ready to go. Yep. And I should be all ready. Now, that is how to enable it as a host for your account. So make sure you do that first and foremost. Like I said, once you set it, you can just forget it, which is nice. Now, let's say we're ready to host a meeting. So I'm going to open up my Zoom desktop client, which is like the Zoom app for your computer. We're going to do new meeting. Whoa. All right, let's stop that video. There we go. Otherwise, we were going to get a little dizzy. Let's see what you are seeing. Perfect. All right. I want to make sure that anyone on Instagram can see this all the way. Perfect. So down here on the bottom, you're going to have a button that says Live Transcript. Now, sometimes if you have this really small, you don't have all the buttons and you need to click the More to go to Live Transcript. But if you have it wide enough, it'll be its own button with the CC on it. Click that, and then you're going to want to, under Live Transcript, enable auto transcription. Now, this is the one that's going to automatically do the closed captioning for you. As you see, it works pretty decently. Now, there's a few things you want to know about this. You have to talk a little bit slower than what you might be used to talking. Another thing is background noise. Now, of course, I've done lots of videos on avoiding background noise in your Zoom calls, but this is extremely important with live automated captions, because if there is a lot of background noise going on, it's not going to understand you or hear you. So instead of trying to shout really loud over top of those sirens, you need to just pause. Let the noise go. And then once the noise is done, you can start again. That way, anyone who's reading the transcripts and reading the closed captioning will actually be able to see what you're saying. If you just try to yell over noise, it's not going to work. Now, that is how to set it up as the host. And the last little bit is, as all of the guests for the meetings will also have to enable it on their account as well. So they don't have to do the web portal, just whatever app they're using. I believe the mobile app, does it automatically for you. And if you're on the desktop app, you're going to have this exact same live transcript button. You're going to want to just click it, and you're going to just do hide subtitle or show subtitle. And the other really fun thing that this, oh, here we go. So you're going to have this same button, but these are going to be your only options. Now, the other thing I was telling you about is having this transcript on the side. Let me show you, which is really cool. So it gives you the entire transcript of the closed captioning while it's still doing the closed captioning down here. It has time codes, and then you can actually save this. So I think this is super important to have this enabled. I think it's really great as an added on thing besides just the bottom part where people are reading as it's happening. That way, if you miss something, you can go backwards. And as we've talked about in other various videos that I've made, closed captioning is accessibility not just for the hard of hearing. It's great for people who English might not be their first language. It's great for when there's a lot going on in a location, or maybe you're somewhere that you can't play the audio. You know, you're on a subway, or you're in the doctor's office, or wherever you might be. Having these closed captioning actually enables such a wide range of people to be able to join your meeting and listen to your meeting. So I think it's a must-have, and I'm really excited that Zoom has this feature. So that's pretty much everything that you need to know for the closed captioning. Really easy, quick setup. Now, if you want to go back onto our YouTube channel and rewatch it step by step to go through as you're doing it, feel free. This is going to stay up on YouTube at Angela Wolf Video. Just Google it. Or YouTube it. And that's about everything. So if you have any questions about videos, specifically branded videos, or any video technology stuff, go to bit.ly/callawv, and it's a free 15-minute project analysis with me. We just schedule something. It's super easy. I let you know what your project sounds like for the scope and how long it's going to take and all that good stuff. And if you're not quite there yet, go to bit.ly/awv checklist to download the free essential branded video checklist that helps you start when you have like an idea of videos you want to make, but you're not even at the pre-production stage quite yet. This checklist is perfect for that. So I come live every Tuesday. This week was a quick and easy one because it was very quick and easy steps. But let me know. Please either comment in these videos or, DM me, send me a message. Let me know what your video questions are. I will see everyone next Tuesday at 1 o'clock on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram. All right. Have a great week, everyone. Thank you.